Hey guys, so today, do you see the smile on my face? Okay. Calming down. So, I have had some news that I have been wanting to share with you guys for forever, but I was still working out the kinks a little bit, and I wanted to be absolutely sure before I made the announcement to you. And the announcement is that I'm getting all new covers for the Things We Can't Change series. I know. So exciting. Why new covers, you may ask? Well, when I was first starting out, my budget was a little strapped basically for buying book covers, so that's partially why I went with the same cover for all 5 books. I also saw this as more of like a serial kind of thing, writing it out in basically different parts and kind of releasing them quickly. So it also seemed to make sense if it was all kind of the same book to have the same cover for it and just change the title. However, the words got away from me, as is usually the case, and you know, part 3 is like a huge book all by itself. It's like 100,000 words. So I decided that now that I have the money essentially as part of it, and I'm a little more established and stuff, and because that series kind of does really well, that it would really behoove me to get new covers for it, and so that each cover is different and it's its own book essentially. But with that, the reason I am so excited is that I am doing an exclusive photo shoot for the covers. And the people who are going to be doing the photo shoot as Evie and Zeke are my brother, Kelly, and his girlfriend, Kate. Kelly is actually the one I based Zeke off of, just slightly more so in looks than actual character. He does not really have Zeke's wealth of emotional issues, nor is he an artist, nor does he graffiti on the sides of buildings. Thank goodness, because my parents would have scalped him. However, his girlfriend actually looks a lot like Evie. It's kind of strange, but I felt like it would just kind of make sense to have them as the couple on there, plus they work for free, which is very exciting for me. And they look a lot like the characters, and they're a real life couple, which I think can kind of portray into photography a lot. So I am super stoked about it. The lady, Regina Wamba of May I Design, is going to fly down here to Florida and shoot the covers with them. So I am hoping those will be released later this summer. I kind of want to release them and then do Jenny and Kobe's story after that. Maybe like a month after, and then have Dominic's story ready to release soon after that. So it will be contingent on how long it takes me to finish writing Janie and Kobe's story, because I want to have that ready to go to kind of ride off the high of that, and so that I can get all the covers at the same time also, because Jenny and Kobe and Dominic obviously need their book covers as well. So I am super excited. I am hoping to do like a behind the scenes video like while we're doing the shoot, but rest assured there will be pictures to come of me standing by looking super excited while they're doing the photo shoot. I am so excited, like seriously. I am using the word like a lot, and that means that I have just completely lost all sense of self. So on that note, stay tuned, because when I get the new covers, there will be giveaways galore. Obviously, I'm going to have new and beautiful paperbacks to give away. I will be printing out posters of part 1 and doing a giveaway for those. You can see posters, lovely posterness all the time. I love posters. They are the most magical thing I ever found to do and give away. And also, I'm going to be doing something, since I know a lot of you have already purchased the book and won't really be able to kind of experience the new cover. Perhaps you don't want to or can't afford to buy the paperbacks. I will be doing a giveaway for leaving reviews. So if you leave a review for part 1 and then email or PM me the review and your address, I will send you a postcard like this of the new covers, and I will sign it and all that jazzy goodness and stuff, but it will have the new cover on it, so you can join in the cover love of the redo of the Things We Can't Change covers. So that is how that will work. Please wait until I post that giveaway. If you start sending me things now, I have nothing to give you. I mean, I could send you this, but that's not nearly as exciting because it's the old cover and the new covers will be coming and they are going to be magical, I am sure. I am so excited, seriously. Heavy breathing, wide eyes. Okay, so along with that, I have approximately 5 minutes left in this video to talk to you about Jenny and Kobe's story. I wanted to share some information with you on that. When I decided to redo the covers, and kind of contacted Regina about it, I decided that it made a lot more sense to work on Jenny and Kobe's story next and kind of release it to right off the high of the new covers rather than doing Lightbringer next. So that is why there is a delay in Lightbringer. Jenny and Kobe's story has also bothered me for a long time and I've been wanting to write it. I've been putting it off because I had to get Messenger out there. However, Messenger took so long to write, and marketing wise it just kind of made more sense to do Jenny and Kobe next, and they are shorter books, and I'm really just obviously trying to up your suspense for Lightbringer. I'm hoping to release it late in the summer still, possibly in the fall. It might be released around the time that Messenger was last year, but I am going to get it to you this year. It's just a question of how late in the year. Anyway, Staring at the Stars, we were talking about that. Staring at the Stars is Jenny and Kobe's story. I did decide to give them and Dominic's story totally different titles, but it will say, you know, a Things We Can't Change novel, just because they're portrayed a little bit more as standalone books. Jenny and Kobe's not quite as much. Dominic's is far more his own story and setting and stuff like that, even though the girl he ends up with is someone that you guys know. I'm not going to tell you just yet who that is, but Jenny and Kobe's story is really unique in the way that I have decided to tell it, I think. And basically how it is that it starts in August at the beginning of part 4, essentially, when everyone goes back to school. So you're getting to see sides of Jenny and Kobe and basically like Tiffany and her gang, and then Dominic, that you didn't get from part 4 and part 5, because it spans through all of that and goes on in time just a little bit. You kind of get their sides of what they were doing during that time, and then with that it has flashbacks that go all the way back to the beginning of part 1. Like, I have the actual scene in the dance studio where Jenny and Evie were eating lunch, and then Kobe comes up to talk to Jenny after Evie leaves and makes her laugh on a dare from Zeke. That scene is in there, as is the scene where they go to the library and kind of, it's like their first date thing, and as well as the showdown between Tiffany and Kobe and Jenny when things basically go awry. So the story kind of starts in the past and does flashbacks way in the past, and then comes up to what I guess you would consider the present with the end of part 5, and then kind of goes on from there. I kind of, at this point, am still working on exactly how far I want to go with the ending and how far they basically need to go with their development. But I see it going basically to the winter dance that Jenny was kind of planning. You know, the theme was Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies because she is a ballet dancer. So I kind of see it going to there. I'm still working on everything like that. Right now I've just started on the beginning and the flashbacks because I kind of see that as being one whole section. But I love it. More than that, I love Dominic's story. I don't know why, because I was really excited to write about Jenny and Kobe, but it's kind of strange once I started writing about them. Dominic just keeps taking over my mind, but whatever. And here in your official announcement, Dominic's book is called Shatterproof. But I will be making his own video, and I will probably not release that until I have released the blurb, because I don't want to totally spoil who he goes with, because, oh my gosh, it will blow your minds. It'll just blow your little minds. I can't even wait to tell you. But there are hints of it in Staring at the Stars that will hopefully prepare you for it. So I really like Staring at the Stars. For me, it's, you know, there was a lot of bullying and stuff in the Things We Can't Change and stuff when they came back to school, but Jenny and Kobe are a little bit more about not really standing up for yourself, but kind of reaching for your dreams. You know, that's why the title is Staring at the Stars, and then the byline that I have just forgotten because now I'm on the spot. Sometimes you have to stop staring at the stars and reach for them instead. That's kind of the byline. So that kind of, I think, translates relatable to everyone. You know, you need to reach for your dreams, and, you know, it's kind of basically, I don't know, I hate talking about a deeper message in my books because a lot of the time I don't realize there is one until later, but this one, it's kind of obvious. It's reaching for your dreams and, you know, the belief that you're the only one that can make that happen, and sometimes you need a kick in the ass by someone else to get it done. And so, you know, it's kind of Jenny and Kobe pushing each other for that, mainly Kobe pushing Jenny, and then Kobe has his own kind of issues, and I love Kobe as a character. He's one of my favorite that, like, side characters that I've ever written, and he is a lot more complex than I had actually begun. It was hard when I started writing about him because I had portrayed him as basically this perfect character that never did anything wrong. You know, he was good boy Kobe, and he was always like the good friend that was there and kind of rescued people and was there right when you needed him. But he's flawed. Let me just tell you, he has his little issues to work through. So I'm really excited to share their story with you. I am so excited to share these new covers with you when I get them, and hopefully you will be hearing more about that. I have also scheduled a post, it may precede this video, of what my brother and his girlfriend look like. It will be an announcement post about the new covers, so you'll kind of get a sneak peek of what you're in for when these come out. So I hope you enjoy them, I hope you stay tuned for the giveaways, and I hope you're excited for Staring at the Stars coming to you this summer. Have a wonderful day.